Alright, so we're going to start off here actually at the website that I've constructed that I've spent quite a bit of time working on over the year or so. But we're going to start with evaluating limits analytically in this particular video here, of course. And you just go to gotomath.com and tell your friends you guys can all come practice your math for free. Alright, so we're going to start with the, in this particular one here, we're starting with the limit of a constant. This is going to be button number 1. So we're going to run through some random number of problems here, and we'll just start with this one here. So this is a constant, and the limit of a constant is equal to the constant. Just hit the answer key or the answer button, and as you can see, this limit is equal to 4. So whatever this constant is right here is what the limit is going to be equal to. So let's look at another one here. Okay, so what we're going to do is in this particular problem, first thing you want to do is do direct substitution. So direct substitution means that you're going to directly plug 2 into this function right here. Let's click over here on the help button and see what's going on. So we do direct substitution, then simplify if we need to. And of course this can be simplified clicking the answer. As you can see, we get 4, right? Because 8 over 2 is equal to 4. And sometimes in these problems I won't actually finish, you won't see the actual final answer down here, but you can get the final answer right here. And of course this box right here is where this video will appear. Alright, let's look at another one. So that's pretty simple. So we want to take the limit as x approaches 2 of 8x plus 4. So we do direct substitution. We plug 2 directly in. And as you can see here, as illustrated, we have 8 times 2 plus 4. And of course, I don't have the final answer in, but that's okay. We can click the answer button there, the red button, and you can see that this is 16 plus 4 is 20. So direct substitution is pretty easy, as you can see. However, we're not going to have that option when we plug our number in. We're probably going to get 0 over 0, which means we'll have to use some technique. As you can see here in this particular problem, we plugged 2 directly in, we get 5 halves. And of course you can do the math here. I don't have it completely worked out, but as you can see, here's the answer, right? 6 times 2 is 12, and then 12 plus 3 is 15, and then you have, of course, 4, 5, 6, and then you just reduce that down, and you should get 5 halves. Now, I believe that's all the options we got here. Well, we had one more. Here we go. So you just plug 10 directly in, do direct substitution. And as you can see here, I've got it worked out. I've left a comma off here, but that's okay. Alright, so we plugged 10 directly in, known as direct substitution. Our variable has changed. It's t, but that's okay. Don't let that throw you off. So we have 4 times 10 to the 5th plus 8 times 10 minus 8. And we get this nice, lovely answer here, right, as you can see. Okay, so like I said, this is known as direct substitution, and if we just get a number out like we did here, you're good to go. But that's not going to always be the case. Take, for example, we're going to skip over here to button 2, even though we're not going to get in on this detail on this particular video here. But if you were to plug, well, let's say that this wasn't a 7 here, but this was a 1 down here, and you were to plug 1 in, we'd end up getting 0 over 0, which means that we got an issue, right? So you would have to do something else and probably factor and cancel like factors out and then do direct substitution. But like I said, we're not going to work any examples on that. We're just talking about direct substitution here. But this is a 7, and we could actually get an answer here, which happens to be 8. If you, right, so 49 minus 1 is 48, and 7 minus 1 is 6, and 6 goes into 48, as you can see, 8 times. So, but like I said, if this were a 1 here, x was approaching 1, we would have to factor it out. And of course we got lots of examples, and you'll see some other videos as we actually get into that. So it's real simple. You can come here and practice your calculus problems. All right.